Hi again. I have to say it's been a crazy few weeks here. Today I've got a bit of an update on Thomas's bedroom project. We're making a space theme room for him, and so far we've finished the curtains, the bookshelf, the stuffed animal storage, and given the room a paint to match the rest of the house. I've also added a galaxy clock, and I'll eventually get around to a tutorial on how that was made. I've also added a grab rail to help him get in and out of bed easier. Now, as usually happens, plans have changed halfway through. My daughter needed to move into her own room much sooner than we thought, so Thomas has relinquished his play and therapy room. Because of that, his arts and crafts station had to come into his bedroom. I've moved his bed to allow room for the table and trolley. Excuse the mess, he just loves creating, but he's not the tidiest of kids. This has meant a complete rethink of my initial idea. I had envisaged a space shuttle bed running along the wall, but the orientation of the bed now doesn't really work with this idea, and I don't really like the idea of blocking the windows in case of an emergency, so I think I'm going to scrap that completely. I had thought perhaps I would make a control centre instead to incorporate his grab rail, then I considered making a space shuttle cockpit instead. My thinking was I could use old knobs, electronics, switches and the like to make a fidget board, something that's quite useful for kids who struggle with perseveration and higher functioning issues. Unfortunately, because Thomas is quite messy, and given that his craft table is on the same wall, I decided it would just be too busy, and we're trying to keep it calm and clean. Instead, I'm currently leaning towards simply creating the view out of the cockpit window, with a view of the stars and a large planet in view. I don't want to paint directly onto the walls, because that's a real pain to paint over when he's outgrown it. So my plan is to paint the mural onto a board of some kind and then attach it to the wall so it can be easily removed later on. I'm still debating if this is the final approach that I want to take, but I'll have a play around with it over the next few weeks and give you an update about how it goes. Because of the hectic pace of life at the moment, that's all I have for you today. Click subscribe today to keep updated on our progress. See you next time.